All right, so it says we're live. Just want to welcome everybody. This is the ScrappyDew live show, where you guys can ask some questions while we're talking. And I'm going to first, before we get started, let the panel that you see down below here introduce themselves. So go ahead, Michelle. Okay, go ahead, Ken.
Hey everyone, my name's Ken. I'm with Ken's Kreations. You can find my blog over at www.creativeken.com.
All right, not sure if Michelle, you ready to introduce yourself? Don't be bashful. Okay. Well, let me explain some stuff.
Didn't you hear me?
I can hear you now. Go ahead.
Hi everyone, I'm Michelle. I'm design team leader for ScrappyDew. I also have a blog at michellemybellcreations.com.
All right. So if this is your first time coming to this show, well, welcome. If you're watching this as a recorder, feel free to ask your questions down below, whether it's live or after the event is over, because we will come back and answer the questions. Keep in mind there is about a 30 to 60 second delay if you're watching this live between what you guys are seeing and what we're actually talking about. Okay, so we got a couple things today from Cricut, and I thought that Ken can discuss some of the new things that Cricut's coming out with. So we got some. I'm going to let Ken talk about this stuff because I haven't heard of this stuff, but maybe you guys have. Go ahead, Ken.
Yeah, so Cricut today announced a new product. So they've been slowly releasing more and more new products. They released their poster board about 3-4 weeks ago, and today they released washi tapes and sheets 12 by 12. So washi tape, most washi tape people know, looks like this, and it's kind of transparent. You can see through it. It's a Japanese tape that people have incorporated all sorts of different ways into their crafts, and Cricut has now released this washi tape because a lot of people were cutting or wanting to cut washi tape. So the two different designs you can see it in. I'll go ahead and share my desktop here. So they come in two different designs here. They have the classic, which is going to be kind of your stripe. They have some bows on there, some stars, hearts, and then it looks like a little floral pattern. The one that I was really intrigued with was the designer. And the designer is the one that has some green stripes. There's some blue arrows in this pattern, which they were showing on their Facebook page today with an elephant. So lots of fun. The nice thing is Cricut Explore with the Smart Dial technology already has this programmed in under additional materials. So if you actually are going to cut this and go to all the way at the 9 o'clock hour on your dial, you would then select the custom materials and select washi tape, and it cuts perfectly. So that was just released today, and the exciting thing is based on some people on Facebook. If you follow a lot of people on Facebook, it sounds like Cricut's going to be releasing a lot more new products in the future, so I'm excited to see what they are coming out with.
So your tape came in a roll. I'm assuming the one that Cricut has is coming out nice and flat for you already.
Yeah, they're 12 by 12 sheets, so they should fit perfectly on your mats, and then of course you can utilize it, but it's the exact same consistency as this washi tape. It's just so that way you can create more designs with it. So obviously the traditional washi tape, which is usually, I mean, you can get it all different size rolls and stuff, it's going to be limiting what you can do. So I've had a lot of people say, they think washi tape's a real light vinyl, which I wouldn't disagree with, but in my opinion it's a little bit more delicate, and you can do some fun stuff with it. I've seen some pretty amazing stuff with washi tape, so it's very exciting.
I see. And also earlier today you mentioned that you have, or they came out with the mystery box for April, and you said that you really enjoyed this one. So what makes you enjoy this mystery box that came out?
Yeah, so the mystery box that came out in April.
Is this a spoiler alert if it's not a mystery?
Well, it is a spoiler alert if you ordered your box and you don't want to know what's in it.
Okay.
So I would definitely say if you are wanting to wait on that. But basically, let me see if I can find a picture of it here. I downloaded one, but now I can't find it, of course. But the reason I really liked this one is one of my favorite cartridges. So if you don't want to know, you might not want to listen right now, but is Paper Pups, and it is one of my favorite cartridges, and this cartridge was in the box. It also has nursery rhymes. It's got 2 window cling and 12 by 12 mat, and then it also came with some glitter UDO, which Cricut used to have a UDO machine, and the UDO machine was a screen printing machine, and part of that was having this glitter that you could put onto the shirts and stuff. So they don't actually have it anymore, so they've discontinued it, but they still have a lot of this stuff on stock, so I think they snuck it into the mystery box. But for me, it was a pretty fun mystery box just because, and I think I found a picture I did, so I'll share my screen so you guys can actually see what's in it. For me, it's all about the Paper Pups. Paper Pups was a cartridge that was retired a long time ago, and then they brought it back, which is this one right here. And it's a very, very fun cartridge. Has a lot of dogs, borders. It's all centered around puppies, so it's very cute. Nursery Rhymes is obviously centered around nursery rhymes, so you have a lot of the nursery rhyme characters and then a lot of the quotes from nursery rhymes. This is their new material. It's not brand new, but it's window cling, so this is stuff that you can cut on the Cricut Explorer or any Cricut machine, and then it creates those window clings that you see especially during holidays. You get a 12 by 12 mat, and then that's that UDO glitter glue. So lots of fun stuff for $29.99. You can't go wrong. The cartridges alone, usually not on sale, are $29.99, so it's a great deal. So, but I love this cartridge. This cartridge here is one of my favorite cartridges of all time. So I think that's why I was pretty excited about it.
Gotcha. All right. Now, I see that your video wall's blank back there, and we discussed in the before we started the show, I was like, what would be a good Ken video, and I think that he may have found a way to, if you guys are using Design Space and you're using an iPad, how to add more fonts to it. So I think he's going to try to do another Ken creation video.
I am, yeah.
So that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
So anything else with the Cricut World going on?
I do know that a lot of people have been asking questions on the 2 weeks, so emails went out this week. Design Space over the past month has been kind of intermittently down, and a lot of users were asking if the Design Space was going to get reimbursed for those people who had subscriptions. So they did send out emails saying it was. They are giving you 2 weeks to use for it being down, so you should have been getting those emails. If you're part of our group in Two Guys and a Cricut, there is all sorts of information about how it works if you're a monthly subscriber, an annual subscriber, or if you've never subscribed. So the subscription service, in my opinion, if you do not have a lot of cartridges already, is the way to go because you get a ton of access to not only images but print and cut images. So look out for that email, but you should be getting those 2 weeks free.
Oh, all right. Pretty cool. Awesome. Thanks, Ken.
Yeah.
All right, Michelle, are you back? I see that you came back. You exited and then you came back. Are you able to unmute? All right, maybe not.
I didn't exit. I lost my connection. I'm sorry.
Okay, no problem. So I didn't know if you're ready with the design team gallery.
Yeah, just one moment, please. Give me.
All right. Well, while she's getting that ready, this past week, a couple days ago, was Michelle's birthday. So we posted it in the Cricut group. Happy birthday. She even got a happy birthday from the Cricut CEO, Ashish, and I think a lot of people they said, because everyone knows that you're 67 years old, Michelle, and the 30 years of crafting experience that you have given us. People were wishing you have even more. So I do thank you for your crafting experience, and thanks for sharing all your knowledge with us. And I hope you have many, many more years to share crafting with us, okay? Okay, I guess she's still not ready. Well, once I see her screen, we'll go to her. But every time before we start the show, I always try to go to Craft Edge and check out, see if there's any new version updates. This version update, they are at 4.20, so it's I guess they went up 3 since maybe 2 weeks ago. And so I decided to look. I'm going to share my screen real quick. And I'm going to go ahead and share this. So when I went to the Craft Edge website, so if you're ever wanting to know what version's out there of Shortcuts a lot, you just go to craftedge.com, go down into the downloads, and under the version, you'll see a little hyperlink here, and you can click on that. So I saw today 4.020, and I was like, well, what did he add? You know, it looks like a bunch of bug fixes, and it says added Janome Artistic Cut, and so I'm thinking, is that a feature? Is that a certain type of cut? And so I couldn't find anything under the file menu system, and I should have did a Google search for what that was. And Ken and I were discussing this thing, and so if you go to Amazon, you can see this thing. And I guess Ken was asked if he would do a review of this, and we're looking at some of the features and the first ever LED lights. So Ken, what are your thoughts on this LED lights?
I have no idea. This machine, actually, I researched it about 2 months ago, actually, is when I got the first email. So it's been out for a little bit, and I have no idea what the LED lights do besides maybe light up your cut. That's the only thing I can think of. But I had one person reach out and ask me if I was going to do a review on it because they had heard good things about it. I do know a lot of the things they talk about using it for making appliques. So I know that's kind of what they're pushing the machine for, is to make appliques. So I know it's got laser in it. So I don't know. Might be a new machine to look at.
Yeah, I mean, I guess now you can cut in the dark. But you could always do that with the Explorer, right?
This is true, but now it will have a nice blue glow to it.
Yeah, something you buy from Spencer's Gifts or something.
There you go.
All right, looks like Michelle's ready. I see your screen, Michelle, so feel free to go ahead.
Okay, our first project tonight is by Angie, and she created a layout, and she used the Happy Campers pattern file. And what she did is she also created a pop-up card, and you flip up this section right here, and there's the pop-up card. So you could actually put some journaling there, or you can add another photo. And the second project is by Christy, and this is a layout featuring Christy's grandson, James. And for her project, she used the I Love You to Pieces pattern file, and that's 2012, and that could be found inside the Vault Members area. And this next project is by Jennifer, and it's a Girl Scouts Bridging Ceremony card. And it also has a pull-out. I'll show that. And it has a pull-out tab, and on the tab is the Girl Scout law. And I thought which would be nice would be to take a photo and stick it on the back of the tag. That would be a nice keepsake to have. And this next project is by Marcia. She shared this on the Facebook page, and this is the free file that's currently available from ScrappyDew. It's the Flower Bed 2015, and this is the card she created using the file. And this is a 3D Easter project by Monica, and she used the boy and girl bunny. And this last project is by Nadia, layout using the Snuggle Bug file, and that can be found in the bedtime category in the ScrappyDew store. And that's all the projects for today.
All right. I was going to go ahead and share my screen real quick. So if you guys are ever wanting some inspiration and stuff, Michelle keeps us as soon as one of the design team members they post what they have on Facebook, she automatically puts it in here, and all you have to do is go to ScrappyDew.com and then find the blogs and the Duet design. So every single one of those great designs are there. Also, they are linked so that you can click on these and you can actually be taken to the store in order to see if you want to purchase it or not. Okay. We did have a question for you, Ken. This was in our Q&A. I guess the Q&A box is popping up for some people. So they wanted to know, do you have any idea on the price point for the washi tape sheets?
I do. Right now they are on sale. They're normally, I believe, let me look really quick. I believe they're normally $12.99, but right now they're on sale. Let me take a look here. And I believe they're on sale for $9.69. So normally $14.99. So a little bit of on sale right now. So pretty good. You get 5 sheets, so you get one of each pattern. So 5 12 by 12 sheets, $9.69. So I'm not sure, if people think that's an amazing price, but on sale right now, so I'd get them while you can. There seemed to be a lot of excitement around them, so a lot of people liked them.
And is there any way we can get some free shipping on this, Ken?
There is. So right now they have free ship 35, all caps. So if you put $35 in your cart and say standard shipping, you'll get it for free. Free shipping.
All right. Now, if you guys aren't on their Facebook, you'll see in the description box down below, 2 guys and a Cricut. You can click on that and you can join their group if you're on Facebook. Now we're going to be doing a pretty cool like little contest here this weekend. Ken's putting it together. He asked if Scrap Factory can be a part of this, and so I had to do a little reprogramming of Scrap Factory, and I think it's a pretty good idea of what we all came up with. So I'm gonna do a quick screen share on what's all going to happen with the Scrap Factory real quick, and what kind of thing you can do with this. Okay, so maybe Ken can briefly describe, the original idea on what we can do with this, and then I'll show you how this works in Scrap Factory.
Yeah, so my original idea was, I love Scrap Factory. It's a fun program. My original idea was everyone makes these cute little dolls with Scrap Factory, which is what it's designed to do, but there's so many different expansion packs, and every once in a while when I'd go into Scrap Factory, I'd play around with it and come up with weird combinations. So different, outfits with different accessories and hair. And at first I thought, well, let's do an ugly doll contest, but I didn't think Rob wanted me to call his program an ugly doll. So I changed it to the kind of a wild and wacky contest. So basically, the crazier the combination, and then you can, doll it up however you want, basically wins the whole contest. And so we're looking for just fun and showing how versatile Scrap Factory is with the mix and match feature, and how you can just create endless designs. And so I told Rob it'd be kind of fun, to show people just how much you can do with it, and not only how much you can do with it, but some weird combinations. I mean, there's some weird stuff that you can make with the different mix and match. So that was my idea, and then Rob kind of took it from there.
Okay, so yeah, let me go ahead and share my screen with you guys. So Ken came up with that, and I said, okay. I said, well, let's make this available to everybody during the contest. So you don't have to own Scrap Factory in order to partake in this, and it will be open to everybody. More details will be this weekend, of course. So when you're going to open up the program, it's going to ask you for a registration code. We're going to give you a quick, down and dirty, simple one, and you'll get that information from the 2 guys in the Cricut. Okay. So you'll come to something that looks just like this. You'll try to use the Click Me button, but it won't work because you need to load this thing up with some expansion packs first. So what we have done is you'll just come over here. We gave you a bunch of presets over here, okay? And you're going to have to load every single one of these, because if if I'm going to go ahead and remove the sports over here, and if I go back, I use the Click Me, it's going to say, hey, you need to load all 11 of these in order for this randomizer Scrap Factory builder to work, okay? So let me go ahead and load the sports. I'm going to go ahead and hit load. Okay, so now we have all 11 expansion packs in here. Now I'm going to go back here, and I'm going to go ahead and click on the Click Me. And so what it's going to do, it's going to automatically give me a base doll, and then out of all those expansion packs that are currently loaded into this program here. We're going to you know, give you just one of each. Okay, so you could get a boy hair. So for example, a boy hair. Now the outfit, I don't know if it's going to be a girl or boy. You know, so we're going to see if the outfit, what the outfit. Oh my gosh, he's a princess. And then we're going to give him an accessory, you know, of dental floss. So you're going to have to combine all these and see what kind of cool scrap factory things you can create. Okay, so you know, I mean, it's meant to be fun and funny. So the funnier, the better. You know, I always think. But you know, if you're trying to get that traditional doll or something, you may roll the dice again, and you can go up to File, and then Randomize, and you'll get a brand new hair set. You should get a brand new outfit. See, so we got a boy hair, we got a boy outfit, and now he has a purse. So it's meant to be funny, and I hope that this can show the creativity that can come out of the scrap factory, as well as I hope it gives you guys a little bit of fun on how to do this. So once you have that, I mean, if you're familiar with Scrap Factory, you can just click the Generate SVG. If you guys are already a Scrap Factory owner, whenever you purchase, you should get a little text file, and all you have to do is drop and drag that text file into here, and it will load that expansion pack to give you more options if that's what you're wanting to do. So we're going to keep this. You know, once he decides on the date, it's going to be this weekend, and we release that serial number for this. You'll only be able to use it during the contest. So once we change the, you know, we can remotely change the serial number so that it won't match you guys anymore, and it will shut down the program, but you can always purchase it. You know, so keep that in mind. It's not going to be free forever. It's just going to be for the duration of the contest to allow you guys to a little exposure with creating these dolls. So hopefully you guys think that's pretty cool. Yeah, check out Two Guys and a Cricut on that. All right. You have anything to add to that, Ken?
No, I think basically, I guess the only thing is we're going to encourage trying to use your doll in a project. So that's where the creativity comes. So if you were given a boy doll with a dress and a sand pail, how are you going to incorporate that into a scrapbook layout or a card or something like that?
Okay.
So that's where the creativity part comes into it. Is, you know, of course you can make this doll in there, but how are you going to now make that into a card or a project? And that's where the fun comes in, is how to think outside the box. And I've been given this doll, now what do I do with it? And hopefully it's just like a fun contest and gets people exposure to the Scrap Factory to see what it's all about.
Yeah, cool. I think it's a great idea. So we're going to support you on this one, Ken. All right, going through any more questions. See if anyone has any comments or anything. We got a belated birthday wish there for you, Michelle. Jimmy says happy belated birthday. And I don't think there's any more. I don't know if the comment tracker is working.
Thank you.
So yeah, so if you guys like the show, feel free to not only subscribe to the ScrappyDew channel, sign up. If you go to scrappydew.com/live, you can sign up for the newsletter that will be pushed out to you guys whenever we're doing one of these functions. Okay. You got anything else, Ken or Michelle?
Nope. I think that's it.
All right, guys. Nice, short, and quick this time. We'll plan to have a little tutorial on possibly next week, next Thursday. So stay tuned for that. And thanks for coming out, guys.